Today we focus on the crown chakra, Sahasrara, which means 1,000 petals, connecting you to your soul purpose, pure consciousness, wisdom, bliss, peace, and gratitude. If you're enjoying these videos, please remember to press like and subscribe. I'll meet you on the mat. Welcome to your mat. Today we are wrapping up our chakra series with Sahasrara Chakra, which is our crown chakra, connecting to pure consciousness, bliss, gratitude, peace, and in Sanskrit it translates to 1,000 petals. When our crown chakra is blocked, we can experience apathy, depression, or spiritual disconnection. When the chakra is open, we feel connected and aligned with our inner source, our inner light, our inner wisdom. Find a comfortable seat, simply cross-legged, half lotus or full. I always like to have a couple blocks and a strap on hand. Whether or not you need them is up to you. You can also use a towel, pillow, some things around your home. I'm sitting on a block. I'm going to come into a half lotus position. Go ahead and give your cheeks a spread, anchoring through the sitting bones. So we're going to build from the root up, establishing a strong foundation first. Let's bring our palms face down. Lift up tall through the spine. Lift up your shoulders and draw them back. Soften through the jaw and steady your gaze forward off tip of nose, establishing a drishti. So our drishti is a gazing point for focus and concentration. It helps us to connect with our intuition and our upper chakras. Eyes can be opened or closed, either keeping your drishti or take a moment to tune inward by closing the eyes. Start to observe your breath. Notice your heart rate. The crown chakra connects to our brain and to our mind. When our mind is busy or distracted, we can disconnect from our inner awareness or upper consciousness. The element of fire connected to our solar plexus burns away the lower mind. So through the heat we create in our body, we start to burn away impure thoughts, lower vibrational emotions, limiting beliefs. And as we breathe, we begin to connect with the present moment and our higher mind, opening up the upper chakras. Gently turn your gaze forward, flip your palms face up, join thumb and index fingers together for Gayana Mudra. Soften your gaze off tip of nose. This is called Nasagra Drishti. We'll start with our 3-part yogic breath, Durga Pranayama. Inhale, filling up the belly, rib cage, chest, all the way to collarbones. Exhale, softening the chest, rib cage, and belly draws towards spine. Keep breathing on your own. Inhale. And exhale. One more breath. And today's pranayama is Kapalabhati, which is our skull shining breath. So it awakens our upper chakras, third eye, opening the crown as well. We're going to go to about 1 minute or 108 counts. The inhale becomes passive, the exhale becomes more forceful, and that's where our attention will be. We'll inhale to a 3/4 breath, and then the exhale becomes quicker. If you get anxious, slow down your breath. You can also go to maybe 20 breath counts, take a pause, regroup, come back to a soft yogic breath, and then join in for another 20, pause, and then for a final 20, or whatever number feels right for you, okay? If anxiety builds, remember to slow down the breath. There's naturally a pulling in of belly to spine as you exhale. But what's really being emphasized here is the expansion and contraction of the rib cage. Let's begin. Inhale to a 3/4 breath. Final 8. And come back to Dirga Pranayama, your 3-part breath. Sit with the sensation you created, perhaps more heat in the body, more Agni fire. More presence, mental clarity. Go ahead and bring your feet as wide as your mat's edges. Take your hands behind you and windshield wiper knees side to side. Awakening through the hips, rinsing it out a bit. You might pause to one side for a moment, then switch. Now lengthen your legs forward. Knees can be bent or legs straight. You can also have a strap or towel around the feet. I'm going to place a block underneath my knees on this first forward fold. Pull the toes back in dorsiflexion. Inhale, extend arms to sky, long spine. Exhale, hinge forward from the waist. Take your hands to your shins, ankles, or feet. Shoulders down, chest forward, deep breath in. And exhale, sink into your fold. So it's not about how deeply you fold, it's about, are you feeling a stretch? Exploring your edge, when to push forward, when to pull back, using discernment. Discernment is a quality of the higher mind. Sometimes we hold back in fear, other times it's in wisdom. Sometimes we push forward from our ego, and sometimes we push forward out of courage. But only you know. Keep breathing here, creating space in the back of body. And slowly uncoil up. Take your feet hips distance, heels just ahead of knees or underneath the knees, palms underneath your shoulders, fingers can face forward, side edges, or turned around. Reverse tabletop. I'm going to angle myself here so you can see me better. Deep breath in, push into your hands, your feet, lift your hips, chin can either be tucked or head can fall back. Inhale, chin to chest, exhale, hips down, and meet me back in a comfortable seat. Take your hands to your heart. So there's no real element for the crown, for it represents pure consciousness. However, it is associated to silence. So I like to use silence as the element. Our seed mantra is Om, O-M, or Om, A-U-M. And the crown also connects to our soul purpose. Why we're here, what our unique gifts are, and how we share it with the world. When the crown is blocked, it can create some stagnancy or disconnection to your soul purpose. I invite you to visualize a beautiful violet light at the crown of head. You also might connect with the colors of silver or white. And beginning at the crown of head, allow those colors to move through your body and surround your full auric body. So surrounding the full body here with those colors. Notice that those colors bring in peace, wisdom, a sense of connectedness, maybe spirituality. And take a moment to set your own intention. It might be to invite in peace, to connect with your soul purpose, to be guided. And take a moment to anchor into gratitude for what you already have. When in doubt, and doubt can block the crown, anchor first into gratitude. And today we'll begin with an Om, A-U-M, so one long Om. Take a deep breath in. Om. cleansing breath, inhale. Exhale, side out. Release hands, open eyes if they're closed. And I'll meet you on all fours, facing the front of our mat. Take your wrists just ahead of shoulders, knees together or wide. Take a moment to grip the floor, strong arms, firm in belly, lengthen crown to tail. Inhale, cow, lift your tail, chest gaze. Exhale, round into cat. As you inhale, send the breath from the tailbone up to the crown of head. As you exhale, breathe down the spine, crown to tail. Keep moving with breath. One more breath here. Come to a neutral spine. We're going to put more pressure on the right knee. If you want to fold the right edge of mat to cushion the right knee, you can. You can also use a towel. Extend the left leg back, tucking toes to mat. Begin to rock back and forth on ball of foot. Keep the belly firming to the spine and keep your neck neutral, gazing forward ahead of mat with eyes. Pause, shoulders over wrists or just behind. Keep firming in belly as you inhale. Kick the left heel high, toes are in dorsiflexion. Exhale, right arm forward for bird dog. Keep anchoring through the left palm and the right shin or foot. Lift the left heel a little higher and keep breathing. Let's add some dynamic movement. Inhale, lengthen and lift. Exhale, opposite elbow to knee, rounding spine. Inhale, little baby back bend here as you lengthen. Exhale, coil in. As you inhale, we strengthen back of body, stretch front of body. As you exhale, we strengthen front of body, stretching the back of body. Keep flowing with breath. Next time you inhale, lengthen, pause here back in bird dog. You can always set the back toes or the front palm down for support, or flick the back toes to sky, reach right arm back to catch foot. Gaze down and forward or over right shoulder. Keep lifting thigh high, push foot into the hand and resist. Inhale, lengthen and lift your limbs. Drop down your right palm. Bend left knee, start to circle out the hip. Switch directions. As you inhale, lift your knee to hips height. Exhale, extend leg to 9 o'clock. Drop the foot down. Inhale, right arm to sky. Pause here. Thread right arm underneath the left, rest down to right shoulder and temple. Option 2, pick up the left hand, wrapping the arm behind the waist to grab the top of the right thigh. Inhale, lengthen forward through the crown, back through the tail, and pull back your left hip. Keep breathing. Now slide your right shoulder more deeply towards the left foot. Extend left arm to sky, stacked over the shoulder. Stay here or open up through the pec and the anterior delt by stretching the left arm back towards the right. Feel a deeper twist here. Beautiful. Take your palm back down. Inhale, rise back to tabletop. Pull in the extended leg. Remove your fold if you're using it. Rinse it out with a cow-cat. As you inhale, lift your heels to your bottom. As you exhale, root the tops of feet and round the spine. Couple more. Inhale, neutral spine. Fold the left edge of mat if you want to cushion the left knee. Extend right toes back and rock back and forth. Pause, shoulders over wrists or just behind. Firm in belly, kick the right heel high and extend left arm forward for bird dog. Few breaths here. Inhale, lengthen and lift, little back bend. Exhale, coil in, opposite, elbow to knee. Flow with breath. Next time you inhale, lengthen and lift. Pause here in bird dog or set a limb down or flick the back toes to sky, sweeping left arm back, catch foot. Option to gaze over shoulder. Inhale, lengthen and lift. Exhale, left palm down, bend right knee towards right shoulder and start to circle out the hip. Start one direction, then switch. Keep breathing your soft yogic breath. Inhale, lift your knee to hips height. Exhale, extend leg to 3 o'clock, drop the foot down, and inhale, left arm to sky. Pause here. Thread needle, resting to left shoulder, left temple. Option to take a bind with the right arm. Now thread your left arm more deeply towards the right. You might even catch the foot or the shin. Extend left arm to sky. Start by stacking wrist over shoulder. You can even turn your gaze up. If you're comfortable, stay there. If you can go further, expand open the chest, the front of shoulder as you reach your arm back. Opening up to the left, deepening twist, take another breath. And bring your palms back down to center. Pull in the extended leg, meet me in tabletop, remove your fold. Fingers can face forward, side edges, or flipped around to face your knees. You might walk your knees a pinch back. Inhale. Cow, lift heels to bottom. Exhale, root tops of feet as you round into cat. A few more on your own. Come to a neutral spine. Turn your palms around, set them ahead of shoulders. Tuck toes, lift knees, downward facing dog. Let's pedal it out. Bending one knee at a time, anchoring through the opposing heel. Now crisscross, left knee to right edge, right knee to left. Twisting the body, awakening side body. Pause center, windshield wiper heels, side to side. Come back to center again. Lift your heels, rising to balls of feet, and exhale, draw the heels back down to ground, so rocking back and forth. All beautiful ways to rinse out the legs, the hips, the spine. Next time you inhale, lift your heels, wave spine forward to plank. Strong plank position, reach your crown forward. Strong arms, belly, thighs. Deep breath in, push the mat away with your palms. And exhale, the knees down to ground. Release toes, roll hips to chest, elbows hug back. This is a beautiful way to soften chaturanga. Inhale, press to cobra. You can be in a baby cobra or more full. And pass through tabletop first, then tuck toes, lift through the hips and belly. Come back to downward dog, pedal it out. So that was a softer vinyasa. You can apply that anywhere in practice that you need. Next time you bend your left knee, inhale, right leg kicks high to sky. Exhale to a cross-legged down dog. Crossing your right foot down to the back, left corner edge of your mat or outside of the edge. Hips still gliding back, soften the neck. And tune into breath. Come back through to center, pedal it out again. Drop your knees down to your mat, extend arms forward for puppy, hips stacked over knees, resting forehead to the block or mat, and turn the outside edges of your shoulder blades down as you firm belly in. Stretch back the tailbone. So this is a beautiful alternative to downward dog. If you ever need a rest, just drop your knees and come here. Couple more breaths. Good. And slowly rise back up, meet me in down dog. Begin to pedal it out. The next time the right knee bends, inhale left leg to sky, exhale cross-legged down dog. Tap down to the outside right edge. Come back to downward dog. Inhale, lift your heels, wave spine forward, plank. Gaze gently ahead with your eyes. Exhale, try not to collapse your chin or chest as you lower chaturanga, elbows hug back, shoulders pause at elbow height. Tight shoulders, elbows can be wider. Inhale, full breath, cobra, or this time full up dog maybe. Firm belly, exhale, lift hips, down dog. Take a breath here. I invite you to start with bent knees. Root through the fingertips, inner edges of your hand. Push mat away. Spread shoulders away from spine. Relax your neck, gazing towards thighs or navel. Now reach your tailbone high as you glide your hips further back and start to reach down through the heels, even if the knees stay bent, taking pressure out of the front of body and bringing more weight to back of body. Take another breath. Gaze to front edge, tiptoe feet to hands. Inhale, rise, half lift. Fingertips to mat or hands to shins. Exhale, forward fold. Half lift again.
forward fold. Once more, firming belly to spine, shoulders away from ears. Exhale, fold. So dynamic movement helps to warm up the muscles. Start to pedal out the knees as you're in your forward fold. Now pause, center with bent knees. Anchor the big toe mound, pinky toe mound, and heel, tracing a triangle on the base of each foot, root down into earth. As you visualize those roots growing into earth, allow the weight of the body to move towards the ground. Now start to uncoil spine, rising to stand. Carry the energy up from earth all the way through the legs. Nice and slow, lift the thighs. Pick up through the pelvic floor, Mula Bandha. Firm in the belly, Uddiyana Bandha. And lift your heart, chest, shoulders, and shin. Take a few shoulder rolls. Feet hips distance or together. Bring hands to heart. Steady your gaze forward off tip of nose and either stay with a soft yogic breath or deep into Ujjayi breathing, which is an inhalation with more length, force, and depth through the nose, toning back a throat, filling up the lungs. Exhale through the back of throat, nose, creating an ocean sound. Deep breath in, deep breath out, or stay with the softer breath. So we built our foundation, grounding from the feet, standing tall and strong, reaching up through the crown, established our breath, our drishti, awareness to our bandhas, lifting pelvic floor, firming in belly, centered, present, mindful, ready. Take another breath. Surya Namaskara A. Inhale, arms stretch to sky. Exhale, Uttanasana, forward fold. Inhale, Ardha Uttanasana, half lift. Exhale, step back, tall plank. Lower chaturanga, feel free to drop knees, release toes, roll hips, chest. And inhale to cobra or up dog. Exhale, down dog, option to go through tabletop. Lift knees, hips back, 5 breaths here. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Keep breathing. Gaze to front edge. Walk feet to hands. Inhale, rise, half lift. Exhale, forward fold. Full breath, uncoil, stretch arms to sky. Urvastasana, palms together, and exhale, Samastiti, hands to heart. Second one, inhale, arms stretch up. Exhale, Uttanasana, fold. Inhale, Ardha Uttanasana, half lift. Exhale, step back, tall plank, lower chaturanga, knees up or down. Deep breath in, cobra or full up dog. Exhale, lift hips, down dog, 5 breaths here. So typically you stay where you land. I know we have the tendency to walk the feet forward or back. If that's necessary, you can. Creating an upside down V shape. You don't want your dog too short just to get your heels down. You also don't want them too far to where you feel like you're overstretching or reaching or working too hard. So where they land is typically correct for you. Take another breath. Gaze to front edge, come to hands. And inhale, rise, half lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, uncoil to stand. Zip thighs together, palms reach for sky. Exhale, Samasthiti, hands to heart. Final one. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, Uttanasana fold. Half lift, inhale. Chaturanga, exhale. Inhale, full breath. Exhale, Adho Mukha. Breathing 1. 2. 3. 4. And 5. Gaze forward, come to hands. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, Uttanasana fold. Inhale, stretch up to stand, palms together. Exhale, hands to your heart. Take your hands to your hips, step or float, feet hips distance. Take a full breath in, lift heart center. And exhale, hinge forward to fold. It's okay to bend knees. Peace fingers, wrap around the inside and under big toes. Take a deep breath in, half lift. Exhale, forward fold, elbows out, shoulders away from ears and spine, crown softens to the ground. As you inhale, lift your sitting bones high, stretching back of body, exhale, soften the spine towards the earth. A balance of sthira and supta, strength and softness. Deep breath in, deep breath out. Half lift, inhale. Padahastasana, exhale, hands under feet, toes to wrists. It's okay if you have to bend the knees. Inhale, half lift. Sometimes I wiggle my toes to massage my wrists. Exhale to a fold. If you're dumping back into your heels, put more pressure to the ball of foot to make it more even. Shake your head, yes, no. Relax the head and neck. And pull the shoulders up away from ears, lift your sitting bones high, and exhale to fold more deeply. Tune into breath. Half lift, inhale. Exhale, release hands to hips, anchor the feet, slowly uncoil, lift your thighs. And inhale, rise to stand. Exhale, release your palms alongside body for mountain. Take a deep breath in, Tadasana, lift your thighs. Anchor the feet and lengthen down your tailbone. Take another breath. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, forward fold. Half lift, inhale. Plank chaturanga, exhale, or you can step to down dog and wait. Deep breath in, exhale, Adho Mukha. Inhale, kick your right leg high to sky, three-legged dog. Exhale, rock to tall plank, hug knee to chest, cat spine. Inhale, three-legged dog. Exhale, knee to chest. Once more, inhale, three-legged dog. Exhale, knee to chest, and step forward. Tall crescent lunge, soften the back knee. Inhale, arms stretch up. Exhale, push out the palms like you're pushing into two walls. Airplane the arms back or interlace fingers, squeeze through the back of shoulders, lift the heart and gaze. Back knee can stay soft. You can even rest the back knee to the ground. Sink into front thigh, knee over ankle or just behind. Maybe reach out the back heel. Tune into breath. Inhale, arms stretch to sky. Exhale, slowly lower down the back knee. Bring palms together, bend your elbows. Inhale, lift chest high. Stay here, hips back, or exhale, add a lunge and a back bend. Remember you can fold the left edge of mat to cushion knee or slide a towel underneath. Keep breathing here. Inhale, hips back, arms stretch to sky. Firm in belly, lift pelvic floor, straighten front leg and airplane arms back. Half Hanumanasana. Let's flow. Inhale, bend front knee, root the foot, arms stretch to sky. Low crescent lunge, exhale, half Hanumanasana. Inhale, exhale. One more time, inhale. And exhale, this time let's land the hands ahead of the shoulders. Blocks will bring the floor to you. Soften the shoulders back, bow your head, hips are hovering over the back heel. Root the front foot, bend knee, inhale back to a low crescent lunge, hips stay back. Exhale to a twisted low lunge, taking your left shoulder to the outside of the right knee. Keep the back knee resting or lift the knee up off the ground. Gaze can be down or up. Hug your right glute towards left inner thigh. Inhale to lengthen, exhale to twist. Inhale, gaze down, frame your front foot. Pick up the backs and knees, hips resting. Let's all take a large step forward to about the middle of your mat. Take your hands ahead of your front foot, option to grab blocks. Lift the heart, stretch crown forward and inhale, left heel high. Toes and dorsiflexion, pointing towards the ground. Warrior 3 here, option to lift the hands off the floor block. Hands can come to prayer, or you can stretch the arms back or forward. Set your drishti off tip of nose for balance. Lower down the palms, cross your left leg behind the right to a cross-legged forward fold, tapping the left toes down to the right edge of mat. And exhale, fold here. Now squeeze your inner thighs together as you uncoil back to stand. Stretch arms to sky. My left heel is going to lift up. You might have yours grounded. Grab your left wrist, inhale, grow tall. Exhale, arch to the right and breathe into the left lung. Keep firming in belly. Relax your jaw. Inhale back to center, to Tadasana. Stretch your arms high first, lift your gaze, deep breath in. And exhale, hands to heart, Samasthiti, and release to sides for mountain. Take a breath here.
Feel the difference or similarity between your right and left side. Take another breath. Inhale, arms stretch to sky. Exhale, forward fold. Half lift, inhale. Plank chaturanga, exhale, or step to down dog and wait. Deep breath in. Exhale, downward dog. Inhale, left leg kicks high to sky, three-legged dog. Exhale, rock to tall plank, cat spine, hug knee to chest. Inhale, three-legged dog. Exhale, knee to chest. One more time. And this time, let's step forward. Left foot between hands. Inhale, rise to a tall crescent lunge. Start with the back, knee soft. Pausing here, sink into front thigh. Now widen your elbows, hammock the back of the head by interlacing fingers. Deep breath in, expand open chest, lift gaze. Maybe extend out the back heel or drop the knee down to the ground. A few breaths. Inhale, arms stretch to sky. Exhale, lower the back knee down if it isn't already. Take the fold to the mat if you need more. Support underneath right knee. Pull back the hips. Bring palms together. Exhale, bend the elbows. Prayer hands behind the head. Inhale, lift the heart. Stay here. Exhale, add the lunge and the back bend. Inhale, hips back, arms stretch to sky. Exhale, half Hanumanasana, airplane the arms back. Front leg is straight. Bend front knee, root the foot. Inhale, arms to sky, back to a low crescent lunge. Exhale, let's flow. Lift your bandhas, pelvic floor, belly. Inhale, rise again. Exhale. Once more. And this time, let's exhale, land it. Hands ahead of shoulders, bow your head, hips hovering over heel. Stretching through the back of body. Pull back the left pinky toe to pull back left femur bone. Root the front foot, bend knee. Inhale, arms stretch back to sky, hips back. Exhale, low twisted lunge. Right elbow outside of left knee, gaze down or up. Back knee can rest or rise off the ground. Inhale, gaze down, frame your foot. Lift the back knee if it's resting. Take a hop forward to the middle of your mat. Hands ahead of you to floor or blocks. Kick the right heel high, dorsiflexion with the toes. Maybe lift the hands up. Build from the ground up. Find your stability first. Gaze up tip of nose for balance. And find the hand position that works for you. Lower the hands, cross right leg behind left leg to the outer edge of the left side of mat. Exhale, take a bow, cross-legged, forward, fold.
And inhale, half lift. Squeeze the inner thighs together as you uncoil up to stand. Your right heel might lift off the ground. Stretch arms to sky. Grab right wrist. Inhale, grow tall. Exhale, arch over to the left and breathe into the right side body. Inhale back to center, palms reach for sky. Exhale, Samasthiti, hands to heart. Take another breath here. Feel more harmony and balance between your left and right sides. And exhale, hands off to the sides for Tadasana Mountain. Take another breath. Inhale, arms to sky. Exhale, softly fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, step back to downward dog. Take a deep breath in, lift your heels high, wave spine forward, and land in tall plank. Exhale is here. Strong breath again. And exhale, lower down the knees and roll hips to chest. Take your hands alongside body. Flip your palms face up, root the tops of hands and the feet. Shalabhasana, inhale, peel up the chest, the shoulders. And exhale, root the pubic bone to lift the legs. Strengthening back of body, breathe here. Widen the feet, turn to one ear, rest down, soften the shoulders, the glutes, and breathe into your heart. Turn to chin, walk feet together again. Flip your palms face down in front of hip bones. Wrists and elbows stack as you draw the elbows back. Lift through the chest and the legs. Shalabhasana B. Lower down, flip up palms, widen feet, rest to opposite ear. Breathe into your heart. And gently turn to chin, walk feet together again, flip your palms face down next to shoulders. Inhale, press up to cobra or up dog. Exhale through tabletop. Tuck your toes, walk hands back to knees, and take a little fold to your mat. Place your knees on top. Knees will be hips distance. If you have a block, you can grab it and slide it between the thighs towards your groin. Take your hands to your hips, use your thumbs to draw down the sacrum, and use your hands to push your hips forward. Let's start here in the center. Chin can be tucked, few breaths. Inhale, hips forward, take a little dip with the hips back. Rise up again, join me in the same position. This time, take your left hand to hamstring and extend right arm to sky. Chin can stay tucked and you can remain here, or to go further, take your left hand to heel. And right arm can start to stretch back along with your chin, lifting your gaze up. Inhale back to center, hands to hips, take a dip. Let's switch sides. Start in the first position. Right hand hamstring, left arm to sky. Or take the heel and extend arm and shin back. Hips still pushing forward. Inhale, hips forward. Take your dip. Remove your block if you're using one. Remove your fold. Knees together or wide. Sit your hips towards heels for child's pose. Sweep your arms back. Rest your forehead down. And I invite you to roll temple to temple, massaging the forehead and awakening third eye. And soften into a pause. We built from the ground up today, rooting down into earth, establishing our breath, our drishti, strengthening our legs, creating space in our hips, building core strength, opening the heart and throat, and using our breath to connect with our higher mind, our intuition. Take a breath here. Building to the crown of head, take your palms down alongside your shoulders. Lift your hips off your heels, stacking them over knees. Rock to the crown of head. Meeting me here, round your spine towards the sky, taking pressure off head and neck. Lift heels to bottom. Stay here with your palms rooted down, or take your hands and grab the fronts of your ankles for a variation in rabbit. Keep breathing. Bring your toes back down to the mat. Press up into tabletop, hands under shoulders, and circle out your neck. One direction, then the other. Walk hands and pinch forward. Rinse it out with some cow-cats. And take a seat on your heels or whatever's comfortable for you. I'm going to walk us through headstand, Shirsasana. Now, you don't have to go up. I'm going to give you some steps to build towards it. If you feel like you're ready to go up, then I encourage you to pull your mat up against a wall so you have a safety net, since I'm not physically there to help you. Be mindful that you are ready to go up against the wall. I have had unfortunate incidences personally where I've crumbled against the wall. So make sure that your foundation is strong, that you're rooting into the forearms and you're pushing up out of the floor. I'm going to walk us through some steps, so you're welcome to watch for a moment. Or you can join right in. You'll begin by measuring your triceps. This lets us know how far apart our elbows should be. Measure your triceps. Bring your forearms down to the ground into a V shape. Interlace your fingers. You want your palms open. Place the crown of head to the floor, and the back of the head will gently rest into the palms. Now be mindful that you don't collapse the back of head into the hands, or that you collapse the opposite direction. You want your neck nice and perpendicular to the mat. If you have any shoulder injuries or tight shoulders, your elbows might be a little further apart. Just know that it might not be as stable for you rising up. So you're going to have to really activate your core muscles, your abdominals, and push up out of the floor. If you're able to walk your elbows closer, that's going to be a more stable foundation. Tuck toes, lift knees, come into a down dog position, and walk your toes towards your elbows. This might be your posture here. Now, if you're feeling this in the crown of head, push into forearms more. Turn on the arms. If you need your knees bent, that's fine. See about shifting your hips back, anchoring through the heels, even if they're off the ground. Now, you can stay here and work, or you can lift your head off the ground, enough to slide at least a piece of paper underneath. Strong arms here, hips back, and you can stay here and breathe. Or with the head on the ground, you can kick up one leg and keep the other on the ground and either rock back and forth on the toes or take little hops like I'm doing here. And switch sides, either rocking back and forth or kicking up. If you're using a wall, I encourage you to extend one leg to sky and push into your bottom foot to stay on the opposite leg up, and the second leg will follow. The mistake people make is as they're kicking up, they bend their knees. Kick up with straight legs. If you're more proficient coming up, you might bend the knees to chest and uncoil up. If you're more proficient, shift hips back, legs straight, lift both legs up at the same time. Once you're up, if you have a bendy back like me, your rib cage might flare forward, bending your low back. Pull in through your core, through your abdominals. Stack the ankles over the hips. Spread your toes. We tend to keep our feet apart. Bring them together if you can. Bring the energy to center line. Lift the thighs. Remember to breathe. Hinge at your waist to come down, hips back, slowly lowering toes, and I'll meet you back in child's pose. Beautiful. How'd you do? Remember what we talked about earlier with discernment, when to push forward, when to pull back, trusting your internal wisdom, overcoming fear, having courage, while also anchoring into that discernment. Is it right for you today? Extend your arms forward. Thread your right arm underneath the left, adding a gentle twist here. You can always bend your left elbow and take your hand underneath the side of head as a pillow. Switch sides. You'll slowly come back to center. Uncoil to sit on your heels. Take your arms to one side, legs to the other. Bring your bottom to about the center of your mat. Feet wide, windshield wiper knees side to side. So today we practice
Baddhasta Shirsasana, which is bound headstand. There are many different variations on a headstand. But that one is your most standard. Bring soles of feet together, inch your hips towards your heels. Use your hands to open your feet, to open the hips. Baddha Konasana. Inhale, A position, lifting heart, long spine. Stay here or exhale, fold, heart towards the feet. Elbows anchor the groin muscles. Nice long spine. Come back to your breath. Inhale back to a tall seat. Exhale, round your spine, crown of head reaching for the feet, elbows anchor the thighs. Inhale, uncoil. Extend right leg, pull the left knee high. Extend your left leg, pull the right knee high to chest. Your right foot can be to the inside, or I like the outside. Ardha Matsyendrasana, pull back left toes to dorsiflexion. Twist to your right, hugging knee or taking elbow outside. And push into the back palm to grow tall through your spine. Deep breath in. Exhale, twist open. Inhale, gaze forward. Exhale, Ardha Gomukhasana. Stack your right knee over the left knee. Plantar flex the right toes, dorsiflex the left. Take hands to shin or foot or grab a strap. Now some of you, especially if you have any knee stuff, you might be more here, taking a fold. You might opt for a figure 4 instead if that's more available to you, okay? And even if your knee is high, you can still take a bit of a fold. Inhale, lift the heart, drop down the shoulders, exhale, bow. Inhale, lift the heart. Exhale, release. Extend the right leg down to meet the left. Pull in the left knee, foot inside or outside of right leg. Twisting to the left. Ardha Matsyendrasana, Lord of the Fishes. Inhale to center, exhale, Ardha Gomukhasana, or whatever variation works for this side. Deep breath in, lift heart. Exhale, take a bow. So those of you using a strap, take it around the ball of foot. If you're quite flexible, you can also take a block to the base of your foot.
Meet yourself exactly where you are. Inhale, uncoil. Extend left leg to meet the right. I'm going to take a block back with me. Point the toes, reach arms forward, slowly come to lie, palms down. Bend knees. Tuck the tail, tuck the chin. Maybe a block between the thighs towards groin, Setu Bandhasana Bridge. Inhale, lift the hips high. Walk in the shoulders, palms flat or interlace fingers. Pull your chest towards your chin as you lift your hips higher and pull your chin a little bit away from the chest. Lower the palms, lower the hips. Shoulder stand. If you don't want to do shoulder stand, take a block underneath your sacrum and extend legs to sky. Or with or without a block. You can also have a strap around your feet. Or legs up the wall is beautiful too. For those of you who are taking shoulder stand, inhale. Root the palms, lift your hips either over the elbows as you support your back with your hands, or rise up further, hips more over shoulders. Walk in your elbows. Push into your palms to lengthen spine. Spread the toes, feet together. Breathe. Slumbar Sarvangasana. Hinge at the hips, Halasana plow. Palms either face down on the mat or supporting hips, especially if the feet are hovering, or interlace fingers and root the forearms down. Keep your thighs lifting, hips lifting. If you have the strap, you can extend one leg to the ground and do a one-legged stretch and then switch sides. If Karni Pidasana's in your practice, bend both knees, gently squeeze the sides of your ears, rooting the shins towards the earth. Return to plow, flatten your palms, uncoil the spine one vertebra at a time, lowering down the hips and slowly lowering down the legs. If you can, legs straight, otherwise knees can bend. And meet me with legs straight on the ground. Walk your fingertips towards your feet, straight arms, hug in the elbows, and shimmy your thumbs underneath the sides of your glutes. Push into your elbows. Lift your heart, arching the back, slide crown of head to elbows. Matsyasana fish. Breathe into the heart and throat. Uttampadasana. If you choose, pick your feet 2 feet off the floor, legs straight. Option to bring your arms over body, palms together. Strong thighs. And release down. Hug your knees to chest. Cross your ankles. Give yourself a nice hug. rock side to side. Extend your left leg down to the ground. Cross your right knee over to the left for a supine twist, gazing to the right. Inhale, knee back to chest. Exhale, extend right leg, flip up palms for a mini Shavasana. Hug left knee into chest and exhale, twist to the right. Gaze left. Inhale, knee to chest, slowly extend left leg for full Shavasana. Flip your palms face up, toes splaying out. You can always have blocks propping the knees or a blanket over your body. Begin to resume a normal breath. Come back to your intention. Anchor into gratitude. Observe if you feel more peaceful, more connected, more guided. And come back to your soul purpose. Considering anything that was illuminated for you today. Sometimes it's a little whisper, a nudge. For to step into our soul purpose requires courage, vision, strength, and trust. Slowly sink into your rest and surrender. So in yoga, there are certain postures, breath work that help to enhance different chakras, parts of the body. But what directs the energy is your intention. So remember that as you walk through your day, as you move through different experiences, the more you stay aligned with your intention, the more you direct the energy. Please take rest for as long as you need, and I'll meet you next time on the mat. Namaste.